Years before I built the ShoeZeum, I had an eBay business called Sneaks Kicks. And basically, I drove all across the country buying Nikes from outlet stores and selling them on eBay for profit. The reason why my company was called Sneaks Kicks is because I had a cartoon mascot named Sneak, and we said that Sneak did all the work at the company. Behind me is a poster of Sneak chillin' in a pair of Carmine 6s, and he's supposed to be in Hawaii. This poster was on display in the break room at my former company, and alongside the poster, of course, I had a pair of Carmine 6s and then Hawaii Dunks. So the Carmine 6 is dope, and it's the shoe that Michael wore in the Be Like Mike Gatorade ad campaign in 1991. And of course, we all know that Michael wore black and infrared 6s when he won his first championship in 1991 against the Lakers. We know also that in 2014, Nike's going to be retroing the Carmine 6s, and they're also going to retro white and infrared 6s. Don't be surprised if we also get the black and infrared 6s and probably a whole bunch of other 6s. Because as we all know, once the Jordan brand starts unleashing a retro, it's very likely that we'll get color after color after color of the same shoe. I'm going to set these 6s aside, and I want to talk about these Hawaii Dunks and give you a great tip for selling on eBay. And let's start here with this pair of 2005 SBs. They're known as the Hawaii. On the back heel is actually a map of the state of Hawaii, and start off is going to be Volcano National Park. You've got the flag of Hawaii on the heel, and the insole actually has the Hawaiian goddess Pele, and Pele is going to be the volcano god, also the god of lightning, fire, and wind. These shoes are amazing, and actually SB's history has a lot of really creative dunks, and they've only done the Cali dunk and the Hawaii dunk. And I don't know why they've left out the other 48 states, because they'd for sure sell well. Now, of course, we have the Bucks, but they're inspired by the University of Oregon, not necessarily Oregon. And we have the Be True to Your School pack with shoes inspired by colleges, but we don't have a lot of SBs inspired by the states. And you know for sure they'd have a cult following in the different states. Like, imagine the people in Pennsylvania would be going crazy over the Penn dunk. Anyway, these Hawaii Dunks were on display next to this pair of Dunks. These came out in '04, and they're known as the Kicks Hawaii Edition. They were inspired by a famous Hawaiian beach. I believe it's called Makapu'u, but forgive me, I don't speak Hawaiian. And the colors on this shoe are supposed to be reminiscent of the beach. The tan is supposed to be the sand, the brown is supposed to be the earth, and the green is supposed to be all of the beautiful vegetation around the beach. These shoes were made as part of a collaboration with Kicks Hawaii, a Hawaiian boutique, and it's one of the very first sneaker boutiques in the history of all sneaker boutiques. The guy Ian that owned the boutique got scooped up, and now he works for Nike Sportswear. So I've shown you the Hawaii Dunks, I've also shown you the Kicks Hawaii Dunks, and I want to show you a dunk that I probably sold 400 different times on eBay. And they're right here. They're in a 6.0 box. Nike 6.0 is action sports. It's basically in between SB and lifestyle casual dunks. So we'll set the box down and have a look at these shoes. I started scooping these shoes up at the outlets in around 2009 and 2010, and they were dirt cheap. Like $24.99, $19.99 sometimes even $14.99. And they just sat around on the shelves at the outlet stores. And I saw this shoe, and it instantaneously reminded me of the Kicks Hawaii shoe. Even down to the weave pattern on here, which is inspired by Hawaiian craftsman art. You know how they have those woven hats and baskets? That's what that weave is supposed to be. And when you look at this shoe, the 6.0 version, it has a very similar woven pattern. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to buy these shoes. I'm going to scoop up hundreds of them. And I'm going to sell them on eBay. And I'm going to use keywords like Hawaii, Kicks Hawaii, Aloha, because the word Aloha is actually written on the tongue of this shoe. And then I'm going to find people going on eBay looking for this shoe, looking for this shoe. They're going to stumble upon this shoe, and they're going to buy it as an impulse buy. This SB over here goes for about 300 bucks. This pair goes for about 200 bucks. So there's a lot of room to make money when you're buying a shoe like this for 15, 20, and 25 bucks, and you can use keywords like Hawaii and Kicks Hawaii to help you sell it. Now, I'm not really here advocating keyword spamming, and that's what eBay calls this act of kind of using keywords from other items to sell a similar item. But I will tell you that over the years, many people on eBay do it, and part of building the ShoeZeum for me was actually putting together the actual shoes that people would use to keyword spam. So when people sell a shoe like this and call it Hawaii or Kicks Hawaii, in the ShoeZeum, I had to have the real ones. And that went across the board for all other Nikes. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed checking out the Hawaii-inspired shoes, shoes that look similar to the Kicks Hawaii shoes, the Carmine 6s. I know we all can't wait for those, and then getting to see Sneak chilling on a hammock.